Last U.S. planes left the tarmac of Kabul airport. Taliban leaders declared victory, celebrating by shooting our guns in the air and cheering. But how much longer will that last before the reign of terror over the innocent begins? Joining us now is retired Air Force Special Ops Major Glenn Ignacio. Again, thank you for your service, sir. Thank you for our freedom. Major, is it a very Sharia Christmas for the Taliban over there?
Boy, it sure sounds like it, because they're literally going through the country right now, door to door, and give you an example of how bad it is. If they find, say, a single woman or a woman with kids by herself, they are pretty much taking her and making her their wives. So it's a chaotic situation, just like they did before.
You know, Major, tell us, are we supposed to believe? And Jen Psaki said it. I believe the commander of CENTCOM said it, that there's a way to degrade our equipment over there. It just doesn't seem like it. It sounds like they're just kind of trying to make stuff up as they go along.
Yeah, I mean, what we were able to do before, Karzai International was completely evacuated is so much information was, so much, equipment was left behind. And the things that really got our attention that's really dangerous is the night vision equipment, and especially the biometric information where, iris shots and fingerprints of all those that have worked with Americans or those that have been interviewed by Americans. Those are the things that are most dangerous, and those are the things that we're really worried about. And that's something that everybody should be worried about, especially the military.
Major, they say, so we do. They have their biometric equipment. They have our biometric equipment. We also handed over to the Taliban because somehow they thought it was a good idea to give them a list of people that were collaborators, because they were going to let them through to the airport. So now they have a list of people that they probably hate, the Taliban, and they also have the biometric capability of finding out who these people are. Check it against the list, and guess what you have? You have a list of, you have a kill list for the Taliban that we provided.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people don't know is that, the actual gates to Karzai International were manned by the Taliban. They were the ones that were checking information. So to give you an idea, American citizens were holding up passports and not being allowed to go through. Mainly it was actually females with children, so forth, just because of their mindset. So they were the ones that were actually checking. So the list that they had were of those that were approved to go through. Now, the most important part about that list is where they're located. That wasn't on that list, and that's most important, because if they find where these people are, it's simple. They're going to kill them. So it is a chaotic situation, and when it comes to the Taliban, you don't trust their timelines or anything that they say. The only time that they have been accurate is when they intend to do violence to others. Other than that, you can't trust them.
Yep. Major, we got to let you go. We ran out of time. But, sir, there are confirmed reports of Taliban going door to door. There are unconfirmed reports of them killing people, and unconfirmed reports of them cutting out tongues of the translators in an obvious way of sending a message. Sir, we're going to leave it there. We appreciate your time. Major Glenn Ignacio, thank you.
Thank you. And those aren't just hearsay. That's stuff that's coming from the ground, from individuals we have on the ground. It's actually happening.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, coming up, based on Biden's speech today, it looks like he's hoping folks have short memories.